Hi, this is Morley, and this is the M-Wire. Well, folks, the Supreme Court has upheld two very important voting laws in Arizona that could obviously have dramatic effect on 46 suing the state of Georgia over theirs. Now, obviously, a byproduct of audits now occurring or that will be occurring in the future is going to be e-reform, which is certainly welcome as well as needed in a lot of cases. One thing that we certainly need to do away with is MIBs, with the exception of absentee Bs. We're kind of at a point, well, this actually applies to a lot of things, but how this applies to this is just because we have the technology to use something, does that mean we necessarily have to use it? What I'm referring to is you look at countries like Canada and the UK and Australia, it's all paper Bs over there. There's no electronics involved, so simple is better. I know there's some tech people listening thinking, well, why do you want to live in the dinosaur age for the rest of your life? Well, in this particular case, the dinosaur age is working, and we need to adopt what's working and not try and figure out some newfangled way that just gives all kinds of angles to various parties to do various things, as we're finding out with these audits. So the first win was the out-of-precinct policy. This policy required e-officials to discard Bs that were cast in the wrong place. Now, if you go back to, like I say, those examples of other countries, I did a quick search of Canada, and in Canada, when you register to V in an election of the federal level, you basically, from what I could get, is that you have to go to one polling place specifically to do so. You can't just go anywhere. They basically tell you, okay, on this date, go here and cast your B. That's how specific it is. So even this still gives it a fair bit of latitude, but the fact that they upheld it is absolutely amazing. Now, the second rule that was upheld was the ban on bee harvesting. Bee harvesting is the collection of bees by a third party. Now, just the very words bee harvesting conjures up something nefarious in my mind. I don't know what it is, but something about those two words together just implies it's not on the up and up in some way. And that's probably to do with, look at all the problems that we've had with chain of custody. There's been issue after issue after issue with chain of custody. So does having more people having custody over them for a period of time help the chain of custody issue, or does it diminish the chain of custody issue? I'm very pleased that they held this up as well. Like, this whole issue of third parties collecting bees is just nonsense for the reasons I've just mentioned. So legal scholar Jonathan Turley weighed in on this, and he talked about how this is almost assuredly going to have direct bearing on the 46 lawsuit against Georgia. However the court punts on a clear or binding rule for future cases, we think it is prudent to make clear at the beginning that we decline in these cases to announce to test to govern all VRA claims involving rules that specify the time, place, or manner of casting bees. Exactly. I mean, there obviously needs a lot more to be done so people, when they go and cast their bee, that they feel safe about it. Getting rid of MIBs and all kinds of other practices just simply need to go, which is the very premise of doing these audits. Georgia is actually working quite closely with Maricopa County in terms of getting advice for this upcoming audit that they're going to do on the absentee bees in Georgia. Even though Judge Amaro has laid out very stringent principles as to how this is going to be done, and I believe there are actually going to be observers from both parties. I'm not certain on that, but I'm pretty sure that I read that somewhere. So, folks, a small win is a small win. You know what I mean? The law was upheld. The Supreme Court said, yeah, what you're doing over there, or trying to do, should I say, over there in Maricopa County is absolute and utter horse hockey. Well, folks, I just wanted to give you this quick update there. Please remember to like, to comment, to share, and of course to subscribe to this channel as well as my backup channel. Thank you so much, and God bless.